Hello, my loves. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Krissythemedium, and today I wanted to do a reading on Diddy. Now, if you live under a rock, then you know what's going on with him and all the allegations he has against him. Now, recently he has been arrested, and this morning I read an article. Now, I don't know if this is true or not because there are a lot of articles and a lot of information going on around him. But I read an article this morning, him stating that he was being on watch because mentally he was not doing good. So I kind of wanted to put on tarot and kind of see what comes up with how he is feeling about what's going on and what's going through his mind right now energetically. Now, this is all alleged, right? He is innocent until proven guilty. But I mean, we all know. Now, without giving my age, I grew up in the 90s, and I will say that I never liked Diddy. There was something about him that I just energetically, I just really, even as a kid, I just really did not like him. I liked his music, right? I think he made amazing music, but him as a person, I always felt like something was wrong. Now, I remember watching a show, I think it's called Making the Band. There was this one episode where he told one of his main dance instructor, like she was the one that was like in charge of like teaching them how to dance, and he told her to do something. He gave her an instruction. Hey, I need you to do this with the dancers. And she did exactly what he told her to do. Exactly. And he got mad at her because she did it. And he was just nasty and he was arguing and he was like, leave. He's like, he's like, you're fired. I mean, it got really, really, really bad that episode. And I remember looking at him just being like, ew, like he is such a nasty, disgusting person. Like his personality is gross. And how after airing this episode, how is everyone okay with just hanging out with you, being your friend, and just wanting to be involved with this man when he's actually showing his true colors on national television? That was the moment I was like, ill. I really hate this man. I hate him so much. And I didn't even finish watching the season. Like, I think I watched maybe like 2 or 3 episodes. And the way that he was just horrible. I was like, no, I'm not interested in watching. I don't like how he's talking to these people. He is just extremely rude. And I did not enjoy watching the show just because of him. Now, coming back to tarot. So I pulled out some cards to see what I can pick up on him energetically and seeing how he's feeling. Now, the center of the reading is the Three of Cups. Now, Three of Cups talks about friends, it talks about events, celebration, reunion. Okay. And it's also showing three people here. On top of that is three women, and they are, well, I kind of had to scratch it out, but they're not wearing any clothes. So, talking about the whole situation that he's being accused of, yeah. Um, the center of the reading is the Three of Cups. So, it's talking about his friends. I will say he does feel betrayed by his friends. Okay. The Three of Cups was clarified by the King of Wands in the reverse. He is the King of Wands in the reverse position here. And the King of Wands, he's infuriated. When he's in the reverse position, his ego, his pride is out of control. He will make decisions based off his ego. He does not care about anyone but himself. It is a very the I feel like the King of Wands in the reverse position, ugh, it's a horrible card, okay? And he does feel that he is kind of angry about his friends. He's angry about certain particular person or people. I think he thought better of them. I think that he thought that there were going to be a lot more people backing him up and defending him and speaking up and just saying like, no, this is inaccurate, he wasn't doing this, this is not right, I was with him during this time and he wasn't doing any of those things that you're saying and accusing him of. He thought things were going to go a little different with his friends or people he thought are his friends, and he's kind of really really upset about it. Okay, he is a little bit emotionally detaching himself. He's kind of, I will say he is kind of delusional about what's going on, because he does think that that there is still time for him to save himself. Okay, he still thinks like, you know what, this isn't over yet. I still have a chance, um either getting a very less like getting a sentence that isn't so bad, or him getting away with it or getting out of it, right? um I will say the overall energy is the moon in the reverse position. One is telling me that he's very delusional about everything, and two, there is a lot more that's going to be revealed. I feel that Cassie was opening a Pandora box, and him getting arrested is like unlocking a second Pandora box, because there's going to be a lot more information that's coming out. Because in his mind, I'm seeing the Nine of Wands here underneath the King of Cups. So the Nine of Wands in the reverse position talks about somebody who's not going to give up, who's being stubborn, who is not going to compromise. So on that note, I do feel like if he is going to go down, he's thinking to himself, yeah, if I'm going down, I'm going down with a battle. I'm not going to just go down and just accept my fate and the end. Like, he's like, no, if I'm going down, everyone is going to go down. I'm going to go with a fight. Now, it does seem like he is, when it comes to him, he's never going to admit anything. When it comes to him, when it comes to what he has done, when it comes to his secrets, he is not going to reveal anything or admit anything. But when it comes to other people, I don't know if it's going to come directly out of his mouth or if he has other people doing it for him. But there are going to be things revealed about other people, people that he consider as friends, and they're not having his back. And he knows that, and he is like devastated. He does feel like the world is against him. Okay, he does feel that. He does feel, I'm seeing the Hangman here. Okay, and I'm seeing the Three of Swords again with the three card. Okay, so I'm seeing a pattern here. We have the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. So I think that there are three people that he feels betrayed. Okay, there are three people. I don't know if this is known, if this is going to come out, more information, but there's three people specific that he feels that they had his back. Like, he was like, oh, they will never betray me. They are the most loyal people. They are my people. They have my back no matter what. That's not the case here. He feels trapped. He feels stuck. Okay. And he's particularly, he's talking about this one person because they're being represented as the Knight of Pentacles here, the Knight of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands was clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position. It makes me feel there's somebody, could be younger than him because he's a knight, but he feels like this person has broken a promise. Okay, it seems like they were going to do something for him. For example, if he were to get caught, He knew, I mean, let's be realistic. He knew that eventually something might have happened. Like the possibility was out there. And let's say he went up to somebody that he really trusted and said, "Hey, if I ever get arrested, I need you to take care of A, B, C, D, E, and F. Because if they get a hold of that, then they're going to be able to use that against me, and they're going to be able to have access to this person and this person, and it's going to open a whole can of worms, right?" And this person was like, "Yeah, no problem. I'll take care of it. You can trust me. Don't worry about it." He feels that this person did not carry out what they said they were going to do. Maybe they took care of one or two things, but maybe they had to take care of five things, and they only did two. And now he is extremely worried that whatever that thing is, or that situation is going to come out. Okay. Now here he is talking about a woman. So I'm seeing the Queen of Cups here. I am seeing the Queen of Cups here. And she's being clarified by the Queen of Swords. Okay. In the reverse position. So to me, this is talking about a specific woman here. Um, that he felt that he did have some love for her. Like he did love her. Okay, he's seeing her as the Queen of Cups. And as a matter of fact, is a pair. He's coming out as a King of Cups, and he's seeing her as the Queen of Cups. So there is a woman that he really saw as his partner, or he saw her as like his partner in crime. Like he really was in love with this person. But honestly, I don't think that he was actually in love with this person. Like he thinks that what he felt is love, and he's kind of delusional. So he's like, "I love this person." No, you didn't love this person. You loved that you had control over this person and how easy it was to be with this person, to be able to be a narcissist to this person, to be able to control and manipulate and abuse, and how easy she made it for you, right? And he loved that. And because he loved that, then he loved her for that. Do you understand what I'm saying? This man doesn't see that he did anything wrong to Cassie. To me, that's who I feel this is about, allegedly. I feel like he doesn't think that he did anything wrong to her. He feels like, oh, she knows what she was getting involved in. She knew what was going on. She could have walked away if she really didn't want to be with me. But she wanted to stay because she loved me just as much as I loved her. And she knew I wasn't doing anything wrong. If I really was doing something wrong, she would have just walked away. I never had her chained up. I never forced her, to stay with me. She could have walked away. And that's how he's seeing it. He's seeing it like, no, I truly did love this woman. And I don't see anything I did wrong because it was consensual. She knew what was happening and she stayed. So she was okay with it. Do you see what I'm saying? How delusional this man is? And he still feels that. He feels that he still wants to gain her trust, her forgiveness. And he feels that that's going to help because I'm seeing the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups in the reverse position is wanting to pour his emotions out to her, kind of asking for her forgiveness. And he sees it as, well, if the public sees that I got her forgiveness, then maybe they're going to see me in a different light, and maybe this might change around. Like that kind of delusional mindset he's at right now. Based what I am seeing here, I'm not seeing somebody. Now, I have done readings on somebody who has serious mental illness and they're in the verge of committing a serious crime against themselves, right? I have read somebody whose mindset really truly was like that. And the cards, energetically, and the way the cards were playing out is totally different. Honestly, I don't want to say it, but this is how I feel. I don't believe it. If this article is saying that he's on watch because he is truly on the verge of doing something harmful to himself, then I don't believe it. If anything, is mostly it's just a game. It's a plan. Oh, the public is gonna see that I'm seriously mentally affecting me, so they're gonna have sympathy for me. They're gonna have, they're gonna have empathy. They're gonna feel bad for me. Like to me, I'm not energetically, I'm not in the mindset of somebody who truly, truly is going through something serious mentally, right? I'm not feeling it. I'm not seeing the cards. To me, this is somebody who, all right, I have a plan. I have a plan. If this happens, this is what I'm gonna do. If this happens, this is what I'm gonna do. I need to do this. We need to do that. I need to get in communication with this person, and they need to help me. And this, it feels very logical. Like he is a man that he's constantly like everything he does is like a chess move, right? How is this going to benefit me? How is this going to work for me? How is this? What do I got to do to get to this result? And what do I? It's very calculated. Like he just thinks that's just the way he thinks. I'm not seeing this man being empathetic, having emotions, wanting, truly feeling bad for what he did. As a matter of fact, I don't think that he's sorry at all, because it's not that he's not sorry. It's just the thing is he doesn't believe it that he did all these things. To him, he's innocent. So, in conclusion to what I am seeing here, to me it feels that he does want to come across as somebody who has learned their lesson, somebody who does feel sorry, somebody who wants to gain the trust of the public again. To me, this is what it feels like. But it's all an act. That's what it feels like, allegedly. It just feels like this is just planned, this is just an act. He wants people to feel bad for him. And hopefully, maybe if he goes to trial and he has jurors, that they see that he is innocent and that he feels bad for what he did, and that you know he wants to be seen as somebody like that. But it's not real. It's to me, I don't see a man that is sorry at all. I'm not seeing a man that is suffering. I'm not seeing a man who feels bad, who wants a second chance, who wants forgiveness, who wants to, you know, I'm not seeing it. What I'm seeing is somebody who's trying to play their cards the best that they can so that they can get the best outcome. And he's not going to win. I feel like he has too much against him. I'm not seeing it ending the way that he wants it to end. Okay, there's a lot more that's going to be revealed. He just opened a second Pandora box. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be revealed about people that we know of, other celebrities, other important people. This is just opening a whole nother can of worms, okay? Um, and that's how I feel. That's what I'm seeing energetically. Thank you guys for watching. And please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.